Good evening. I hope all is well where you are. Things are a little crazy here. For some reason, and this is the first time this has ever happened, the camera is actually showing a mirror image of what's here instead of showing just an accurate image of what's here. And so I'm late getting started because I was trying to figure out how to get it to go back to the way that it always was. And unfortunately, I can't seem to figure out how to get it back to the way that it always was. So we're just going to muddle through as well as we can and just do the best that we can. Um, and what's crazy is everything's going to be backwards. Um, so that's wild. Oh, that's weird. Oh no. That's crazy. So, for you guys, on the like when I go on my laptop, it's not mirror, it's actually fine. So I'm looking at it on the laptop and it's totally fine. But I'm looking at it on my phone and it's backwards. That's wild. So let me know, guys. Can you read this or does it look backwards to you? If you would please comment and tell me whether or not you can read that or if it looks backwards. Okay, you can read it and you're on YouTube. Facebook people, can you read this or is it backwards? Okay, you guys are okay. Huh. Cheryl, can you read this? Okay. Wow. That's whacked. Okay. Well, I'm going to ignore my phone screen. Um, I'm going to ignore the phone screen and use the laptop screen because otherwise it's gonna be crazy. Hi, Linda. So so the autumn tree was claimed after the live, but I have another autumn tree um that that is currently in for its sterling silver. So I can't won't be able to show it until it comes back from having from being put into the sterling. But I can show you when it gets back from being put into sterling silver. I will make a note of it right now. Um, in the wish list, on the wish list, I will make a note of it right now that I also have the turtle. Um, the turtle one is also the garden with the turtles that you loved. Um, is going to be here too. Show the autumn tree to Linda. Yeah. Not tonight. Nope. Not right this instant. I'm working on it. Possibly. Possibly. Um, that is a possibility. I will certainly, what if I have it, I will show you. Yep. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. Yeah, I'm excited about the points. We have some Leo, we have some Leo people. I'm sure we have some Leo people in our midst. I've got some lions to show tonight. This one happens to be a strawberry quartz. This one with the shield. So kind of has that heraldic look. This lion in strawberry quartz. This one is 48. Hi, Raina. Hey there. Hello, hello. Also, our sodalite lion, which is just gorgeous. The sodalite lion, love him. Right? He's pretty big. He is pretty big. Uh, he is 110. Yeah, I know we probably have some Leo people. How many people saw the star garnet and the star rose quartz um on my personal? It is impossible to show the star um feature when you don't have like sunlight, when you don't have that sunbeam. It's really tough to show that. It just shows up in the sunlight. Yeah. So this is that big, is the largest one of the star rose quartz, and you just can't, you just don't really see it. So that's why I'm like, I really need to either do a live in the blazing, brightness of the day, um, or I need to, take video because you can't, I mean, you can see how beautiful it is. You can see the quality of it. It's gorgeous, but you cannot see that star formation that happens when the direct sunlight hits it. And so this is the larger of the star rose quartz. This one's 93. This is the big one. And I have smaller pieces too. A couple of them I showed. A couple of them are here in the front of the screen. And these are 40. I have two more off screen as well. So the smaller versions are 40. And then the larger versions, that larger one is 93. And then, of course, the star garnet that I showed, which again, unfortunately, you can't see the star formation in that garnet when it's not in the sunlight. It doesn't show the beam, unfortunately, which makes it tough. Because it's like in disguise. It just looks like a beautiful garnet. And this one actually has like an eye, and it's beautiful just as it is as a garnet, but you can't tell that it's a star garnet until you get it in the light. You want a smaller rose quartz one, Tina? The star rose quartz? Will do. Yep, got you. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Yep. I am guessing that you mean this beauty. She comes with her own stand here. And yep, here she is flying across the moon. This is matte finish obsidian. And she's got her cat on the broom with her. Isn't she great? She's hanging on to her hat. So she's our new Salem witch, right? She comes on her stand. She's 88. Isn't she great? She's 360. You know, she's carved. The back of her's done too. Fantastic. Yeah. I'm hopefully going to bring a couple more of these in. Um, 'Tis the season and all. So hopefully I will have a couple more of these. So if people are interested in these, let me know. This one is going to Vicky. And Vicky, remind me again of the crescents here. Remind me again which one it was. I'm going to show them. I can't remember if you took the one on the left or the one on the right. Which one was it that you were interested in? I think it's the one on the right, but I can't remember. I could be wrong. Which one of the Druzy moons? It's the one on the right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep, carnelian, Druzy moon. And our awesome. You got her. So let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good, good. Okay. Let me move that out of the way. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And I looked on the wish list and I was trying to see if somebody had. Yes, it's Solaris. Yes. Okay. Yes, I need to give her. How we doing? Somebody called me is what happened. I thought I had the do not disturb on, but there are a number of reasons that I had it off yesterday and then I forgot to put it back on. Hey there. Hello. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I now have everything on do not disturb. So hopefully, hopefully we will not have a problem. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm looking for something and it's not pulling it up for me. Okay. That's all right. Doing the best. All right. So, um, this is a flamingo. And this is this one happens to be Tiffany stone. I also have the flamingo in strawberry quartz. But I can totally see why that might have looked like a swan. It is actually another flamingo. So I got a strawberry quartz one and a yep, strawberry quartz one and a Tiffany stone one. And they are 24. Those guys are 24. I have a raven. And this one's cool because it has the shiny beak, but it's matte finish elsewhere. And this one's 30. Garden sphere. You got it. You got it, Raina. Hey, Jessica. Winning lady. Oh, you just reminded me I need to talk about the waffle. You just reminded me. Garden quartz sphere. This one has some gorgeous reds and greens, all kinds of goodies. And it's just all around a beautiful sphere. 6 feet 6 on this one. Wow. Ooh, and rainbows too. Daniel. Right when I said rainbows. So Raina gets the Tiffany Stone Flamingo. That does leave one strawberry quartz from Flamingo. hi, Sid. Oh, it's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody popping on. Yeah, there are two absolutely amazing titanium aura amethysts up there. Two, one really big one, and then the next size down. And they are pretty heavy. I'm actually gonna scoot in a little bit so that when I reach them, I can leverage. I can get a little leverage because they are pretty heavy. So hold on just a second. I'm actually gonna pick up these two. So this is the smaller of the two. Yep. And has kind of like a dark blue theme that goes golden along the edge here. Yep. That one is 65. And it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That one has almost like two little peaks at the top, which is really cool. Now let me grab this one. Oh. Whew. Yes. Now this one has a little more variation of color. So we've got that dark blue going into the greens and also all the way over almost like a magenta color here. Yep. This one's 90 and it is just amazing. This is titanium aura amethyst. And I just have never seen such a beautiful display of the color. It's just like, oh my God, the way that it is like dark blue, almost like almost to a deep purple there. Then it goes into almost like an underwater greens, aquas, and then into a bit of more golden and like the magenta side of the purple. It's really beautiful. And this is a tall piece. And that one is going to Raina. Nice pull. Ooh. Fitting that in. Hold on. Titanium aura amethyst. Yes, there is a waffle. Yes, there is a waffle. So, the waffle winner will get choice of either this purple lab sphere. This is the biggest one. This is the big purple lab sphere. Oh, you've been waiting on a titanium aura? Wow. So you can either choose the big purple lab sphere, or or the golden healer tower. And this is a gorgeous golden. This is nice quality. This is a really pretty golden. So you can do the golden healer tower, or you can do the largest purple labradorite sphere. And this purple lab sphere looks like it has a pentacle. Looks like it has a natural pentacle on it. Hey! All right. So people are getting into the waffle early. That's always good. Be great if we drew it tonight. Ooh, Jeff is even in. How about that? Hey, Jeff. Yeah, I am definitely going to show. Yep. I am definitely going to show. Oh, Vicky is serious about that purple lab, I bet. I bet that's the purple lab calling you. Yeah, it would be great if we could pull it tonight. Let's see if everybody's loving it and getting involved, then we'll be able to do it tonight. That would be great. I have like 3 spaces left available for Spirit Beacon. Otherwise, all the vendor tables are booked up. So that's exciting. I'm going to start doing features on the vendors pretty soon. And a couple of our regulars can't make it. And that's part of why I have tables, because I was holding tables for them. And a couple of them are not going to be able to do it. So that means we're going to have some new people. And we already do. We actually already do have several people that have never participated in Spirit Beacon before. So that's exciting. And then, of course, we have some of our absolute fan favorites. So I'm excited for Spirit Beacon. I'm excited to vend too. So looking forward to it. All right, Jeff and Vicky, you guys are up, and Jessica. Jessica's getting involved. Jessica's been very lucky lately. Very lucky. Yep, we got to get Jessica going too. Tina's coming to Spirit Beacon. Yeah, that's going to be great. Yes, indeed. And you know who's going to be there, Tina, that hasn't been there in a long time? The Stone Lady. The Stone Lady is going to be there doing her crystal readings. I used to go to the Stone Lady. I used to get a crystal reading from the Stone Lady every year on my birthday. When I used to see her in October when she used to work for me, I used to always get a stone reading by her for my birthday. And so I'm super excited that she's going to be back. Stone Lady's going to be there. That's right. Super excited. Oh, that's going to be so great. Oh, everybody's going to love that. That's such a great idea, Tina. I love that idea. Oh, cool. And Amber is going to also Amber is in on the waffle. We got Amber. As she is affectionately known, the Ambernator. Such a beautiful name, Amber. Love it. Love it. Love it. Fantastic. Oh, Mickey, are you still on? I know you came on and said hi. I don't know if you're still here. Because I have some really cute gargoyles. These guys with their making their faces. That I figured you would appreciate. They are so cute. Yep, they really, really are. This one is fluorite, and it has a druzy cave inside. That's pretty cool. This one's fluorite and has that little druzy cave in there. Yeah. And he's 48. And then this one is a matte finish of mahogany obsidian, which is why it's sort of a mottled red and black. And that one is 68. So yeah, that one is fluorite. It has a little druzy cave. This one is mahogany obsidian. Very cool. All right, I got you. Fluorite. Yeah, we all need some fluorite. We all need a little extra focus. You are very welcome. Your unicorn and your donkey now have another new friend. Right? All right. Let's see. So, animal communication people, I do have a couple of the Dalmatian Jasper sleeping kitties. As you know, Dalmatian Jasper is a stone that is used for animal communication. And these little sleeping kitties are just so adorable. And those guys are 13. Tina, Dalmatian Jasper kitty. Allison. Yes. Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That is neon blue apatite. It is the full body dragon, and it's 360 degrees carved. And this is a one of a kind carving. This is a unique carving that is not repeated. Yep. This is a one of a kind carve in the neon blue apatite, which this has gorgeous color for neon blue apatite to be carved. A piece this large and as much as they would have carved away to get this dragon, like the color is epic on this dragon. Yes. Absolutely, absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. 166. 166 on that. Love the wings and the scales and the claws, the talons are just gorge. Love the talons here on this foot too. This foot, the carving is really detailed. And the blue is epic. It really, really is. You got it, Allison. Really good claim. On that neon blue appetite dragon. Very, very nicely done. Nicely done. How about this epic moon? Look at this carnelian. Where's Raquel? Where's Raquel? So first off, let's take a look at the druzy action. Look at this crystal action going on. And how about this natural eye? So this is a banded carnelian moon phase. And wow, Allison, that's amazing. Look at the eyes on this. That is just incredible. And the crystals that have formed inside this cave on this moon are beyond. And it comes on a stand. Here's the stand. I mean, check this out. Isn't it? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you can't get like this is when I'm telling you these things are really one of a kind. We're not going to see something like this again. This happens once in a, I hate to say it, blue moon. Um but like it's just not the kind of thing you're going to just see 10 of them. It's not going to happen because the even just the way that this is formed is just out of control. Just amazing. Just the banded, and it's when you put this in the sun basically and the sun comes through the carnelian, it's just epic. It's just absolutely epic. It really is gorgeous. 120 on that, but it's so beautiful. Even the back, even if you look at it on the back, this is the back of it. Look at the carnelian. Look how juicy. Look at that color and the crystal. I mean, even the back's gorgeous. I know. Isn't that wild? I know. It's crazy. I think that's gorgeous. I love it. Ah, this is Gaia, the Earth Mother. This is her with the world in her belly. This is the energy we really need right now. We need more love and care and comfort in the world right now. We really do. Yeah, that's Gaia. Isn't she beautiful? She has the whole world in her belly. That's like the globe in her belly. Hey, Brian. So, yeah, she is 66. And oh, Mickey, you had asked about the unicorn. This is red moss, and it has some of the blue moss agate, and the whole top is like an open druzy cave. So this is moss, but it is like all the different kinds of moss agate. So it's got that rich green, it's got the blue and red moss. I have Aphrodite, but I don't have her here in rose quartz right now. Um, she's here in obsidian. So this is all the different moss agate, all in one piece. And then also, it's a druzy cave at the top. So this is another one of those one of a kind carvings that you're not going to see more than once, because it's definitely this particular piece. And I think it's incredible that the carver was able to carve that and leave this intact. Like, that's really knowing the stone very well. That did not break in the carving process. Where that druzy cave is so, that's some skillful work right there. That is some skill. And we even have like at druzy, like a hole that goes all the way through, that you can see, almost like you can see like you can with a holy stone. So you can see the fairy realm. see how you can see through it. So if we kind of, it's like a little, just a little pinhole on the other side. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, don't worry. It will not break during shipping. I promise you. I will do everything in my power. And let me just tell you, they're throwing things around and they can't even break it. I am super duper careful. Good evening. Now, somebody just asked me about Ganesha. Melody. Melody, you just asked. Yes, this is labradorite. This is dare I say one of the largest, it's definitely one of the largest that I've had in the sanctuary in terms of carvings. This is a traditional color labradorite. I love that his head has a lot of the flash. Also, the little sweets that he has, his belly, the hand that he has raised here on this side, bestowing the blessing, is also very flashy, which is great. Yes, this is one of the larger carvings, and it is 360 degrees carved, so it's carved the whole way. Beautiful. And this labradorite also has the hypersthene. Oh, there's some more nice pretty flash there. And that black is the hypersthene. So this also has hypersthene running through it. Oh my God, my arm is getting tired from these heavy pieces. Woo-wee. I gotta put that down for a second. But yeah, even the elbow, even the elbow back here has some nice flash on it. But yes, so it has hypersthene, and the hypersthene has some nice chatoyancy, and also um it adds to the properties of it. But yes, this is a good size Ganesha. That would make a lovely focal point on the altar or shrine. That's beautiful. Beautiful lab carving. 188 on that one. Okay. And Melody, that one goes to you, my dear. Beautiful. Labradorite. Ganesha. That's awesome. And if you don't mind, I will let everybody be slightly jelly. Melody has claimed the giant smoky sphere in the vintage brass holder. And so it will be traveling to New York to be with her. And Solaris, you would like to see the the gargoyle. This is mahogany obsidian, so it's got sort of a red and black mottled. This one is 68. The gargoyle guardian. Right? Yep. And that one is 88. And the gargoyle is going to Solaris. That's awesome. Mahogany, obsidian, gargoyle. Nice. And the unicorn. Nice. Love. So that's moss, agate, unicorn. Beautiful. Right? I hear you on that. Okay. Oh my God. Raquel, you must have been talking about when they've been throwing the boxes around here, right? Because I got to tell you, like, you had one of the worst looking boxes that I've ever seen so far. And it's a miracle. And it just is a testament to like the magic of the Crystal Coven. The fact that that was not anything broken was amazing. Cheryl, yep, I want to show, hang on, I want to show you those gnomes. Remember the gnomes I was telling you about? I want to show you the gnomes. They're adorable. So let me show you these guys right here. They're totally cute. Totally cute. They're in front of the little fairy doors because you know what? These could be gnome doors. They could live in these little houses. If you see Tina's post, she's putting the fairy doors on trees and out in the yard and stuff. So cute. Oh, good night. Good night, Mick. All right, so here's our first one. Oh God, Raina, you had a terrible one too. Here's our first gnome. This gnome is in Larvikite. I know it has a lot of flash that might make you think that it's Labradorite, but it's actually Larvikite. So this is a Larvikite gnome. So he's gnome number 1. He's Larvikite. Now that I'm thinking, it's almost like Snow White and her dwarves. Hang on, let me move this to the side a little bit so you can see these guys a little bit better. Okay. So we got the Larvikite one. Here's our second one. This is garnet in astrophyllite. So this little gnome is garnet in astrophyllite. These guys are 20, by the way. And the third one is a blue aventurine. This one is blue aventurine. 20. And this guy is a brecciated red jasper. The gnomes are 20. So cute. And Allison's going to grab the larvicite. That's good. Okay. So I also have a oh, and Cheryl is going to get the blue aventurine. Cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Very sweet, Melody. Thank you so much. Thanks. I love everybody too. And I look forward to our gathering times together. I really do. I look forward to hanging out. Now, where was I? Ah, the double terminated wands. You want to go over those? Let's talk about it. The clear quartz. Oh, I know where I was. I'm sorry. I was on the flame. I was on the golden healer flame. The golden healer flame is 77 and oh my god, this is so beautiful. And the way that the like actual swirls kind of follow the shape of the flame is pretty epic. But yes, it's been a while since we've had a flame. And that one is a golden healer flame. Love that. Okay, now we can talk about the clear quartz double term, right? The double terminated. So I believe this is the largest one of the three. Ooh, and Allison's going to grab that gorgeous flame. You go, girl. That is beautiful. You sure can pick them, girl. Okay. Golden. Healer. Flame. Oops. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Um, right? Okay. So that was the okay. So getting back to the double terminated, right? Double terminated quartz wand. There are three of them here. Wait until you see all the rainbows that this has. Okay, first off, can you see the rainbows down in the point? This one has such amazing rainbows. Up in through here, there's more. Harder to catch with the indoor light. There you go. There's some more. They're harder to catch with like artificial light, much easier to catch with sun, obviously. But this one has a bunch of rainbows. Really, really pretty. That is double terminated. All right, there we go. There's more. That one is 103. That's the largest one. It's 103. This is the this one is very this one's even like chunkier in some parts than that one. Slightly shorter. Oodles of rainbows. Oodles and oodles of rainbows. Oh, there we go. Hopefully you caught that. See it? Ooh, there's more. Yep. Lots of rainbows here. This one is 97. And this one, this one is 88. Beautiful. And like the clarity on this is really amazing. Right? Gorgeous. So that's the last one of the crystal wands. Ooh, yeah, the rainbows on this one are down here. I just saw them. Oh, there we go. Right? It's crazy, but they all have some rainbows. That's crazy. That is crazy. What was happening? Okay, now how about this gorgeous pyrite? Dragon head. Leanne and I are going to be talking tomorrow about the sun. In case you're wondering why there's so much golden healer, pyrite, and stuff going on in this live, Leanne and I are going to be talking about harnessing the power of the sun for growth and prosperity and enlightenment and vitality and all kinds of things. And I'm going to be talking about the crystals to do those things. And pyrite is certainly going to be talked about. Absolutely going to be talked about. And I will do this dragon head tonight for 111 if someone wants to start working with him. Ah, Raquel. Good pull. Good pull. Very good. Yes. Nice. So I have one more pyrite dragon. Hang on one second. Um, and you can tell me what you think, Solaris. Hold on, I'm going to move stuff closer. I'm going to move this closer for a second so I can get up and get the other pyrite. And you can tell me what you think. So there is this one. That actually you can put a scroll, you can put a spell scroll right into this one's mouth, right here. So you can roll up the spell and put it right there in this one's mouth. And I would do that at 111 too. If somebody wanted to work with that pyrite dragon, I would do that one as well. I'm gonna keep that one down on this thing. Hold on. I'm heading back. All right. Okay, hold on. This is hilarious. I'm just reading your comments now and I'm cracking up. So, wand number 2, the internet breaker. That's hilarious. Would you like a stand? Would you like a stand for $10? How would you like a stand? Let me know if you want the stand or if you have something else that you're planning for it. You guys are cracking me up. that comment's cracking me up. Awesome. Absolutely. You got it. You got it. Yeah, I really like I like the functionality of that too. So that's cool. That works. That works. This comment is cracking me up. All right, yes, and the stand. You got it, Allison. Absolutely. The the wand has a name. It's called Internet Breaker. And the stand. I got it. Oh my god. That is just hilarious. I don't even know what to say about that. That is just cracking me right up. All right. Let's see. So, the little purple sphere, yes indeed. That would be the mica. That would be the this is gem lepidolite. And this one's 30. Yeah, it is gem lepidolite. All right, awesome. Do you want the little black stand, or do you have something that you're planning on putting it in? Okay, no problem. No problem. All right, so that is you. You go there, you go here. Okay. Now, ta-da-da. Up behind Gaia, there were questions. This is a carved agate. It's carved with a pentagram. I just think it's gorgeous. When I hold it up to the light, these are the colors coming through. You'll notice that there's a lot of like solar type colors tonight. There is a method to my madness. So yeah, that is a carved agate. Isn't it gorgeous? 55 on that. I just think that's gorgeous. Oh, it is yeah, the darkness has fallen. The darkness has fallen. Yeah, right. We need to I do need to get that together. I do need to get like the whatchamacallit, the like the black light. Here's that big ruby zoisite tower. Speaking of the black light, right? Oh no. Does this need a charge? Uh-oh. Mm, I guess this is not charged. Let me get the other one. Oh, yes. The And do you want the stand or do you have a different stand in mind? This stand's 8. Solaris, if you want the stand that it's on, let me know. Carved. Agate. Pentagram. And the stand. Awesome. Thank you. You see about the other thingamabob. Hmm. This one seems like it's losing its thing too. Because it's not as bright. It's not as bright as it usually is, the light. But that is the reaction. Um, the blue druzy in the back, she can't get on. She can't get on. She can't get on the live? That's weird. Yep, that is titanium aura amethyst. which is this one happens to focus a lot on the different blues and a little bit of the gold. Yep, and that one is 65. That is the titanium aura. And the ruby zoisite tower is 77. Lots of great ruby. Yes, I can get more of the titanium aura amethyst. Let me hit the wish list real quick. Wish list. Titanium aura. Titanium aura amethyst. Solaris. Okay. Awesome. All right. Selenite boxes that can be candle holders. This is very interesting. Check this out. You could put something that like a crystal or something that you want to cleanse or charge in there. You could also put a tea light in there. This is the top. So like it has a lid that has an inlay of gold of the tree of life. And doesn't that kind of look like a little bit like the Crystal Coven logo? You know, like a little bit. Not like perfectly or anything, but it is pretty cool. This by itself is cool, you know, because you can put your crystals or jewelry or what have you in there to charge or cleanse. But there's the lid. And this is the small box is 24. This is the smaller size. And then I also have a larger, okay, and the tower, the ruby zoisite tower is going to Tamara. Ruby zoisite tower. Awesome. Awesome. And this is the larger one. So this is the larger box of selenite. And there's the lid that goes on it with the gold inlay tree of life on the top. And this one is 30. So 2 different size boxes. I'm going to try to put them next to each other so you can kind of see the difference here. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then um the I have 2 tourmaline in quartz spheres. Heavy on the tourmaline. In fact, like really heavy on the tourmaline. So this is the big one that's on the Raven sphere holder. And that is the smaller one that's up in the eye. Yep, I know, Cheryl. I've got, don't worry. It's all set. Um so hang on. Okay. I need to figure this out. Hold on. I'm looking. Hold on. It keeps bringing me to the same thing. I'm looking for all right. So on the tourmaline spheres, it'll be 58 on the one that's in the eye and 78 on the one that's in my hand. So if you are a tourmaline person, That's pretty amazing. If you love black tourmaline, that's pretty amazing. This is calcite. Look at the richness of it, though. It's so pretty. It's like a sunset. I told you a bunch of solar stuff was going to be on tonight. And this is just gorgeous. I love the chatoyancy of it. And so we're going to do 48 on that. The doors, I have the silver sheen obsidian and golden sheen obsidian in stock, and they are 30 for the fairy doors. So I have silver sheen and also golden sheen in stock for the fairy doors. And look how cute the gnomes look with them. The gnomes look like they live there. It looks like they're like, yeah, this is my address. So tiger iron, amazing tower. This is that really cool with the hematite. Tiger iron. This one is 67. And look at the beautiful banding. And that side is just unbelievable. But very, very, very cool. And then fire quartz. This one. And this, you want to talk about rainbows. So gorgeous. Lots of rainbows and a bit of golden in with the red. So this is more like a combo. Look at that. Oh my God. Gorgeous. This is so beautiful. Unbelievable. Look at how many rainbows this thing has. It really has a ton. They are all over it. The quality on this is absurd. It's just so gorgeous. Such beautiful clarity in it. Look at that. Gorgeous. This one is 82. And oh my God. So pretty. Look at that. So gorgeous. And then if you like it dark, well, I'm here to tell you this one is intense. Look at this and look how tall. Okay. And again, with the rainbows. But this one is so dark. So if you like it dark, this has such bloodlines. Oh my God. Dark, dark. And rainbows, if you like rainbows, despite how dark this is, it does have the light. There are so many rainbows in this. Even where in some of the areas where it's really dark, there are amazing. That looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? I think that looks like a butterfly. But this one has some of the most amazing rainbows and it's super dark. Super dark. It's extremely tall. This one is 166. Just beautiful. Isn't it? And also we have the fire quartz angel too, which is probably the biggest angel that I think I've ever had. Very big angel in fire quartz. That one. The fire quartz angel is 146. 146. Keep in mind about the waffle that you have your choice, either the golden healer tower or the largest purple lab sphere that has like the pentagram design, which is just natural, just how it is, but it just looks like a pentagram. But this is the biggest purple lab. It has beautiful. It also has like a beam, like regular moonstone. See that? That's like a regular moonstone beam on top of all the color that it has. This is a very unique sphere. And what I meant to say was truly unique. Truly unique. Now, does everybody remember the garden in hydro that's got its own stand? And I should probably just erase that marker that shows where the anhydro is, or at least the big one that makes it look like a bullseye. But this anhydro comes on its own custom stand that's made for it so that it'll stand up for you. And it really does have like incredible in hydro, like it has, first of all, it has incredible inclusions for a garden. It definitely has its own little world in there. But along with the universe that exists inside this particular garden, it is also an anhydro. So it also, and this is going to be tough for me to get it to focus. Come on, focus. It does not want to focus. I'm trying to get it to focus for you in there. Watch, the garden's going to break the internet too. But the bubble is in there. And it moves when you tip it, but I can't seem to get the camera to stay focused and move the thing in the direction that I need to move it in so that you can see it. Of course. All right. I'm going to have to work on that. The camera is acting up tonight and I'm not sure why. But it's hard for me to show you what I need to show you and have it stay focused. That's tough. I'll work on it. I might, oh, you know what? I can see it from the back even better. Hold on. Oh God. All right, hold on. I can actually see the bubble move from the back better. All right. Do you see it? I can see it, but I can't tell if you can see it. You should be able to see it. It's so hard for me to get this thing to focus. Ah! Just trust me. Like when you're in person, you can see it. The bubble moves back and forth. It's easier actually to see it from this side, which is funny because the other side is marked, but this side you can actually see it better. Oh, I think it's two bubbles. It's two bubbles, and this one I can see moving better. Bloop. Yeah, exactly. It's like, there it is. Hopefully you can see it going now. But yes. So this is a garden anhydro, which is extremely uncommon. It is far more common to see just anhydro or just garden, but not garden anhydro. And I would be willing to do $250 on that piece, which is really a good deal. That is a really, really good deal. So, lovers of garden, lovers of anhydro, I would be willing to do the garden anhydro for $250. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Vicky. I do too. It's got amazing inclusions. It really does. It's really amazing. Amazing inclusions. You know what I thought was going to really knock everyone's socks off and it just didn't? Is these. These carved crystals on their stands that spin, so you can actually like twirl them on their stand. I thought people were going to be like so loving those, and I'm shocked that they didn't. I was just convinced everybody was going to be like, those are so cool. But that's not how it was. So I was like, huh. How about selenite bats? How about some nice high quality selenite bats? These guys are 20 a piece. High quality selenite bats. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would do any of the three of them that I have for 93. How's that? So any of the three of them that I have, I would do for 93. At least I think I still have three. Yeah, I still have three of them. Yes, I do. And then what else? Uh-oh. I can. Raquel, did you go to bed? I thought. Oh, good. Okay. I have to check one. I have to check one thing. Hold on 1 second because I got to make sure. I could be wrong about this, but it is from. Yeah, so I wanted to show you this druzy agate heart that the druzy cave goes all the way through. And I'm thinking that for a stand, I'm thinking maybe this one. How would that be? Yeah, that would be a pretty cool stand for it. I don't know what you think about that, but I think that would be pretty cool. And this is gorgeous. Like this agate it has almost purple. Like the colors that go through this agate are really impressive. Even almost like a pink in a couple of areas in the banding is really wild. No stand, no problem. Yeah, I just think that's gorgeous. I love it. The druzy agate. Druzy agate winged heart. All right. Awesome. Yes. What else? What did I anything over here? Nope. Oops. So for tomorrow night. Okay. Oh yes. How about the mookaite? Hold on. Yes. Oh, and I gotta show. How about this squirrel holding a pine cone up over his head? This is in pink opal. How adorable is that? 22 on that one. Just super cute. Where am I? What was I doing? Yeah, the mookaite. The mookaite. More solar color pieces for that discussion we're going to have tomorrow about the sun and working with the sun. That's a gorgeous one. I always think of Ave when I see the really beautiful yellow mookites. I always think of Ave. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. How about this golden healer? Hold on. Speaking of more golden healer. And the one of a kind carvings. How about that one? I think that one's beautiful. The gold in this is so gorgeous. Very light and bright. I really love that golden healer. The mookaite, that mookaite is 140, by the way. This one is 140. Put you up here. Love that. Hold on, I need golden healer. We are not there with the waffle just yet. I'm gonna look and see. Um, yeah, we haven't brought it up to get to our minimum. Speaking of guardians and gargoyles, how about a griffin? This one is astrophyllite. Yes. This one is astrophyllite. You can see some of the sparkly kind of fireworks where it gets its name. And this one is 120. Yes. Yep. Small obsidian sphere. Yeah, that one's 25. How's that? All right, now I've got a bunch of little things off camera that I meant to show. Hold on. Where did that little container go? Behind me. Okay. Yep. Small sphere with stand. You got it. Yes. Small. Hold on. Let me get you. And that is the small. Um, small obsidian. And the silver stand. Got it. Perfect. Also, just a reminder that these are in stock too. And they're in stock, the single ones. And so I have the single ones in silver and um gold and rose gold. And I have the double ones in silver and gold and rose gold. These are the double sphere holders. This one doesn't have any spheres in it right now, but you get the picture, right? Actually, let me see if I can load this one up. Will they fit? I think they might. Mm, there we go. There we go. There we go. A couple of garden quartz spheres. Ooh, look at the rainbows in that one. Couple of garden quartz spheres in the gold. Whoops. That got a little hung up there. Hold on. It's got a little tiny bit tangled there. There we go. All right. So there we go. And that's what it looks like in gold. It's also available in silver and rose gold for the scales of justice. Yes, very Libra indeed. Brian, did you end up getting the other colors? I know you had asked me for the other colors. I can't remember if you actually got them or not. But there's an example of what it looks like in the gold with a couple of garden quartz spheres. Who are the Leos? Who are the Leos here? Do we have Leos? I know Amber is a Leo. Right? Is Amber a Leo? Jill is a Leo. Who are the other Leos? Oh, she's a Sag. Different fire sign, right? Different fire sign. I am really kind of surprised that nobody snatched this. I really do think it's gorgeous. And I can't get over the eyes in the carnelian. It is crazy. And it's just so pretty with the crystals. It is a cool piece. It's 120 with the stand. It's the banded carnelian druzy. And the crystals are like off the chain. I mean, that is a really cool cave. Yes, the lion is super cool. The sodalite lion. Ooh. Yes. You got it. You got it. Awesome. Sodalite. Leo. Lion. Will do. Excellent, Melody. Thank you. That is awesome. So we got the Carnelian. Stand. And oh, awesome. The Mukai. Fantastic. I love that. Mukai. Gorgeous. So the let's see. You got a pyrite one. You got a mukaite one. Um, you got a pyrite one and a mukaite one. And what's the oh, do you mean three in that like in that style? Or do you mean three tonight? Oh, hello, Sylvia. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yes, you have two others of like that. Yes. Yes, I love that design. I really do. I adore that design. That is a really, really cool design. Yes. How about a silver obsidian? How about a smaller silver obsidian sphere that has the eye? And did everybody see our adorable fairy? Isn't she sweet? The fairy sphere holder. And Tina's in the waffle. Tina's in the waffle. We may just pull this tonight yet, kids. We may end up doing this tonight. Tina just threw her pointy hat in the ring. So it's a couple that you can choose from a couple different things. One is the Golden Healer Tower. Um, this Golden Healer Tower, and the other is the biggest purple labradorite sphere that actually has markings like a pentacle or like a pentagram on the sphere, which turns it into a pentacle, basically. Very cool. Very cool. Your cat, huh? And would you like the would you also like a star rose quartz? This is star rose quartz. Is that the one that you would like? Tina, Jessica, Amber, Vicky, Jeff. So many people in on the waffle. Perfect. So the fairy and a star rose quartz. Fairy. Sphere holder. And a star rose quartz sphere. Gorgeous. Melody, I got one right here for you, honey. I got one right here for you. You just need to let me know if you want the bright silver or the antiqued silver. Just let me know which one you like. If you like the brighter silver or if you like the antiqued look silver. I have one of each here. Bright silver, you got it. And the fairy. Sphere holder. Dynamite. Now, let's go over here. 1 second. Okay, the fairy sphere holders are 22. In case anyone else had their eye on them. There is one left here. And of course, they can also be wish listed. So I love that. So yes, so this is the sphere that is one of the choices for the waffle. And see, does not it looks like it has a just looks like it has a pentagram, sort of. Right? And beautiful color, like so much color, but beautiful purple. And also it has a chatoyancy. And it has a beam like Moonstone does. It has a pale beam, which I need to kind of find for a second. It's opposite the other side. Here it is. So it has like a beam like Moonstone does. See it? Like regular Moonstone has like a beam, but it also has so much color and just chatoyancy, like just that makes me feel like Sunstone is in there. It's crazy. But it has gorgeous purples. It's just gorgeous purple and like all the sunset type colors. Like rich purple and just beautiful. Just gorgeous. So you can choose that, which is the largest purple lab, or you can choose the golden healer tower. So and this is a sphere holder. This is the magical cat. This is the magical cat. She's got the chalice. That has like the triple goddess pentacle. It's like the magical cat holder, which is 24 for the cat. I just kind of plonked. I wanted a tallish sphere holder to put the lab on so that you could see it. Cool. You got it. Now I got to put it on a different one. Let me see if I can plonk it down on top of this for a few minutes and see if we're going to actually get to draw the there we go. Let me open the receipts. and send them to the printer. What? All right. There we go. Let me plug in this. Let me plug in the computer before it goes dark. All right. Oh, hey, Kristen. So, Kristen, do you mean the in hydro garden? This one's on the left. It actually has its own custom stand, but you can remove it from the stand to actually see it better. Earlier, Vicky was saying this was Narnia because there's like an entire world inside this garden. And it also happens to be an hydro. So it does also, along with the living matter that has been trapped by the crystal, it also contains water, as is evidenced by the air bubbles that move when you tip it. And they're up here in this little area. And of course, I had it going earlier so you could see it. And now I'm having trouble getting you to see it again. All right, here we go. So it is up in that little area. See the bubble move? That's how you know the water's in there, because the air bubble moves. So that is a pretty rare item, because a big garden quartz like this is pretty rare anyway. But then you add the fact that it is an anhydro, and that makes it even more so. It's more common to find either an anhydro or a garden quartz, but not an anhydro garden quartz. That's pretty rare. You know, I've only had a couple of those in my time doing this. There have only been a couple of them. And this is one of them. And it comes with its own stand, so that you can, display it upright. But this is, clearly this is how it came right up out of the earth. Yep. It's pretty amazing. It really is. It's honestly amazing. And 250 is a song for that piece. That is a really crazy price. Um, Allison could probably tell you if she was still here. She could probably tell you how crazy that price is. It very much is. But I'd just love to see somebody actually like work with it from a magical standpoint. So Sylvia, magical cat, sphere holder. Awesome. Cool, cool. Okay. The sphere stand holding the rose quartz. Sure. One of the little ones. Yep. One of these little new ones. Yeah, I like these a lot. They're cute. Very simple. And this is one of the star rose quartz spheres that if you might have seen it earlier on my page, my personal page. I have two of the smaller ones left tonight, and that's it. Those are the star rose quartz. Hmm. Hang on a second. Those are 7. Yep. I have the large one and 2 small ones. Um, okay, perfect. You want one of the little silver stands, yes? Perfect. Yep. Small silver stand is 7. Yes. Excellent. Yes. So, Melody, you might have seen me holding this or showing the star. I can't unfortunately show the star in artificial light. The star really doesn't show up. So I took some videos earlier when the sun was still shining so that people could see the star. So this is the large star rose quartz. And then there are 2 smalls left. There are 2 of the smaller. And then that's it for the star rose quartz. The large one is 93. The little ones are 40. You got it. Mhm. And yes. Yep, that's there. This is small star rose quartz. Perfect. Perfect. And the large rose star. And what kind of a stand would you like? Would you like um do you want one of the silver ones or do you want something a little bit bigger? Oh yes, it's perfect with the fairy stand. The large star rose quartz. Perhaps bigger, yeah. Yep. I hear you on that. Um, hmm. Got a question for you. How would you feel about something like that with the roses? Hey, Sylvia. Dynamite. Yeah, you got a littler one that'll be perfect with the fairy stand. This big one I think is too heavy for her, but it's perfect for the skull with the roses. Nice. Okay, let's see if we got any more, we got anybody else. Nope. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to try to pull it tomorrow night for jewelry. We're close though. We're close. It's looking good. But I think we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow night and pull it during jewelry. So hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow night, yes? I have a boatload of beautiful new bling to show. So be there. Okay, guys? Oh, how far away are we? Um, how far away are we? Hold on. How far away are we? About $30 worth of tickets away. Oh, close. You were close. You were very close, Melody, in your guess. But you don't have to be present to win. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Well, let me get those tickets happening for you. All right. Heard. Okay, Tamara, let me know. I'm writing up Melody right now. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Kristen. It's good to see you again. It's been a hot minute. And Tamara's going in. Wow, Tina. Tina pulled the trigger. Tina, just to let you know, to take that off, you just need a little alcohol. A little alcohol will take the marker off. Good for you, girlfriend. That is amazing. Amazing. Girl. Right? All right, let's mix up. Let's mix up everybody's tickets. Here we are. And Tina. And Jessica. And Amber. And Melody. And Vicky. And Jeff. All right. I got everybody's. Oh my God, that is so funny. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. Everything is. All right. And let me throw the lid on. All right. Okay, here we go. Pulling the lid off. Okay. And I'm going to hold it with this hand. Here's my hand. Here is my hand. Hand is going in. Okay. Let me grab one. I shook it good. All right. Here we go. Send energy. Send energy. 3, 2, 1. All right. All right. I got one. I got one in my hand. Oh, and it ends on number 13. It ends on 1-3. Who was lucky 13? Who's lucky 13 and who gets to pick? It is ready. Oh my God, Tina! Tina, you've done it again. Tina is one of the luckiest. Which will it be, Tina? Will it be the Golden Healer Tower or will it be the purple Labradorite sphere? Oh my gosh. You've done it again, girl. Kaboom. Okay, which one is it? Since you're here, you can tell everybody which one is it. There you go. There you go. Wow, girl. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow is right. You did it. You did it, girl. Manifestation. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there, everybody. And I will see most of you tomorrow night for jewelry, where I will have a bunch of brand new stuff to show you. So everybody take care and see you tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm going to do a little heart like the kids do. All right. Good night, all.